I'm out here in my bare feet and a sleeveless top. It's warm. It's April 6th. Really nice day. I'll be walking slow and a little bit jerky because my feet are not conditioned to this yet. This sidewalk is a little bit falling apart. What can you do? So we did have a lot of rain yesterday, which sometimes causes things like this. It was just a light drizzle. If it was a harder rain, we'd have had a lot more happen. These smell wonderful. This is a new type that opened up. These open real big and awkward. They're a historic type from down the street. A house that got tore down about 8 years ago. So they were probably planted turn of the century-ish. Let's get this to focus at a more decent length. Look at how pretty. It's so pretty. All of my giant crocus got ate. I have one lost little Siberian iris. I keep calling these Siberian iris. I actually don't know the common name for them. I have one lost one of those. I don't know how it got there, but it's cute. It's the USX tower right there. Pretty soon this view will be a lot more green. No idea what's in frame because I'm concentrating on walking. Sorry. So, over here we have... These will bloom a lot more next year. They were just transplanted last year, and I transplanted them while they were green. So, they're all the same type. There might be two types, but they're pretty much all the same type. Out of 4 different clumps of the exact same kind. And just spreading them out. I think I am going to categorize a lot of the daffodils just so that they'd be easier to create mixes for people and stuff like that. Over here we have a Glory of the Snow, which is a very late bloomer for its name. Anything that says of the snow should be open way before it's 60 degrees, I think. Come on, focus. There we go. They are some of my favorites, though. I really like those. Still don't know what that is. I have had my plants out on the porch since Thursday. I potted them up. I bottom soaked them after I pot them up. Look at how happy this is about its new soil and the sun and the warm. And so this is the bunchberry, the dogwood canadensis, Cornus canadensis, with the edible berries, but it only gets about this tall, 6 to 8 inches. These are both honeyberries, and this is something else that was in the honeyberry pot and might possibly be another honeyberry, so I'm going to give it a chance. And my white sage is out here too. That's a desert plant, so you can't leave it out over the winter. I have been able to keep them alive in Pittsburgh just by only watering them when they look like they're going to die. Look at all this. I like this kind. It'll be easier to show you it over here, though. Oh, that space is in the shade a lot. That spot's chilly to step on. So we got a couple of those with a creamy yellow on the inside and a white on the outside. And then are you ready for the daffsplosion? I think it might be about time to cut down the old asparagus tops. Look at this. And this is just the first wave of them. Dang. crazy. There's white ones over there, too. It's crazy. This is absolutely nuts. I thinned this entire... Just like 3 years ago, I thinned all of these. Whew. These are still really pretty. I like the purple crocuses a lot. I'm glad they do best in my yard. And it looks like my anemones, anemones, whatever you call them, the Grecian wildflowers underneath this daffodil are about to start doing stuff. They're purple flowers too. A couple of daffodils over there. These ones I think are the pink ones, but these might be the pink ones. I don't remember. I have one set that has like salmon centers. Oddly, the one mini early spring iris, whatever its name is, that I did protect by putting in a fence didn't bloom. But a lot of the rest of them did. That's probably, I'm sure that's just a coincidence. These didn't like something that happened. Who knows what. They're all flumpery. So, yeah. That one that bloomed the earliest out of everything is still kicking. This came in February. Pretty soon the scented ones will start to bloom too, and then my whole garden will smell amazing. Oh, here's a really good capture of what the white and yellow ones look like. Yep. Each year the bloom speed's a little bit different because they each bloom at a different exposure to amount of warmth. And so the cold days slow them down. But a really warm day can speed them up. It's interesting. Let's see what's happening underneath the asparagus fronds here. Stuff. Some rather tangled stuff. I do need to take those down. Yep. Well, that's the garden right now. Not much to show for food. We do have rhubarb. More rhubarb. Oh, there's a rhubarb in here, huh? More rhubarb. And a very young more rhubarb. There's one more at the corner of what was the cold frame. It's been a while since I made a video about what that was. It stood there for about 10 years. It helped me bring my plants out a little earlier. Our winters and springs have been such that I don't feel like it's all as necessary. Plus, it started to fall down, and the water problems were coming through here pretty good. So I'm going to expand this into more of just a general use space, or maybe a pond. That is a really big crown. Look at that. That's huge. And I'm still watering my brand new plants, mulberry down there, and the jostaberry in the back corner, every day with the watering can. Seems to be going very well. And that's about it. That's what's going on out here. Happy spring. It is solidly spring now. Not just technically spring. And it's a beautiful day. Hope you're having a good one. Bye.